Hey guys, this is Jerry, and for this project, I'll be doing analysis on baseball statistics. I'll be looking more specifically at the St. Louis Cardinals minor league teams, and um, we'll be looking at the three teams that are single A, double A, and triple A, and those teams are um, Memphis, Springfield, and Peoria. And so here that you see right now, I've joined all the data and we are only going to specifically look at hitters only because obviously the key to win baseball is a good offense, so you gotta have decent amount of hitters. And so here we see a total of 81 hitters that were combined from all three teams. And so we will be looking at those stats, and I'll be showing you my analysis on them, and we will be doing a compare and contrast of players who did get called up and the players who did not get called up during the 2017 season. So this is all the 2017 season that you see right now. Um, so the reason I said that we were going to compare for the ones that are being called up and not called up, since players can be switched during the time if a player was to get injured or if due to performances, whichever the coaches or general manager decides to make the move. Um, so the thing is, the roster is set at 25 players, a mix of pitchers as well, from beginning of the season till September 1st. And once September 1st hits, then the roster gets expanded to 40 players. So you'll see more call-ups then. So here's a legend that I created for some help. So batting average, on base percentage, walks, slugging percentage. So I have these formulas here, and this will be on my website if you want to look closely. So the first part of my projects, I have some regression models. So we see that the hits are really good, and that the most important factors that a lot of coaches and the general manager will see, and that progress them. And obviously, I did a couple of them, and they're positive correlation. So it's a really good sign that if you get more hits, and by hits I mean like they can be either singles, doubles, triples, and home runs. So as you can see, I compared it single regression model for like several variables like total bases, slugging percentage, hits, home runs, and then here is some linear discriminant analysis part. So these numbers are meaning that they're just like they're very kind of throughout. So I was really surprised to see a bunch of zeros because I have no clue what it's doing right now. And since all my variables were numeric, so as we keep scrolling, here we have more of the predicting. So it's a lot of like numbers because we're going through 81 hitters. And then here is where I created like some decision trees. And then here's like graph of my R parts. They're scattered, and I couldn't get my stepwise functions to work, so it was very unfortunate. And so then I plotted the cluster analysis parts. So these ones mean that there's going to be like performances where the hitters are going to have like a lot of hits at a positive rate. Doesn't matter what kind they are, and also like being on base percentage and um, within a number of amount of games. But not every player gets in like the same amount of games because some players can get sit out. So that number of games um, like evens out. Um, so this is more of the graphs that just show of clustering. It's not pretty, but um, this will do like make sure that they're all like um, showing that each players are progressing positive or negatively, and um, there's also like ratios where you had like more um, hits than strikeouts, or your on base percentage is greater than the team average, then that's a good sign. And so the other variables that are not good to have for players is a high strikeout rate or high caught stealing, which is the only two variables. But other variables, those are the most factor ones that a lot of coaches and general managers take part of. So these are more numbers of how all this clustering works, and I'll be talking more of that during my seminar. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.